Okay, so we're gonna start with the basic pizza dough. The first thing that you're gonna do is measure everything out. You're going to take 1.5 cups of lukewarm water, not too hot because it'll kill the yeast, and you're gonna open up your packet of yeast and sprinkle it on top. You can use a fork to whisk it in until it's all the way dissolved. Once that's dissolved, you're going to add some sugar, and what the sugar does is feeds the yeast, gives it something to eat because it's in a state of dormancy, and we're kind of waking it up with this water and food. And at this point, we're going to add our other liquid ingredient, which is some olive oil, which just gives a nice texture to the dough. Not all pizza dough has that in it, but this one does. So that's all nice and dissolved. You can put that off to the side. And you're going to mix your salt into your flour. The reason why the salt doesn't go into that is because salt can kill yeast, so we kind of want it dispersed into the flour instead. You're going to plug in your mixer and set it to the off position so it doesn't go on while you're setting it up. And you're going to choose the dough hook, which is this one right here. And to attach it, you're just going to line up this piece right here with the notch that comes out, push up and over, and it snaps in. You can pour your flour and salt into the bowl. Put your mixer head down, and with it on low, you can add your liquid ingredients. Make sure it's really well mixed. This is going to do all of the kneading for you. You can also do this recipe by hand. Once you start to see it coming together, you can turn it on higher, not so high that it splashes out. And it's going to form a sticky dough that attaches to the dough hook but pulls away from the edge of the bowl. You're going to let this run for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's pretend for the video that that's already done. Okay, you want to unplug this before you touch it. That's always a good safety step. Push up and out. And you guys are going to take a plastic bag, and this is going to expand by quite a bit. So we're going to spray the inside of this with some cooking spray and place our dough in this overnight. And before we close it, we want to take out all the air so that it has room to expand. You're going to see when you come back tomorrow, this entire bag will be full, and this will be full of air bubbles. Basically what's going to happen is a little bit of fermentation, and the yeast is going to let off CO2 and alcohol. It'll kind of smell a little bit like alcohol, and you'll see all the bubbles inside. When you go to use this the next day, you just take it out, lightly flour your surface area, knead it a few times, and it's all done.